Hi guys, another random item off Thingiverse. This one's a stand for your mobile phone. Print in place, so when I bend that hinge should work. I might work on it gently with two hands, just so I don't actually snap it. That's using up one of those small coils that I bought in a charity shop. I think it was, it would have been last year now. That was a bargain, that. They were £1 for 20 rolls. They're only 5 metre rolls, but they're just right for doing short, small prints. Anyway, that does fold round, and then your phone slots in there to hold it up at an angle. I did time lapse it. We're probably running that up in the corner at the moment. Up here somewhere, I expect. So yeah, we'll try that out. I can't film it with this camera, because this is the one that will fit in there. Well, I could pinch my wife's, I suppose. Well, I was very gentle, but it snapped. So, that wasn't a good example, was it? That's annoying. That was a waste of time printing that one. Maybe I should have done it with a different level of infill. What I was going to tell you was I was looking at one in Poundland that's basically the same thing, and I was going to design my own. And I thought, oh, I expect somebody's already done it. So I had a look on Thingiverse, and there is literally hundreds of different designs. And I think I looked at about a dozen of this particular shape with different sized hinges on it, and I chose this one because I thought the hinge was quite big and thick, so it shouldn't snap straight away. Unfortunately, it did. Yeah, I don't know whether it's worth reprinting that or I'll just do my own design. Yeah, you can tell I'm a little bit annoyed about that because I really thought I'd chosen one that wouldn't snap too easily, and it did. You can see what level of infill I've used there. It may have been too thin. Maybe I should have increased it. Well, to give it a fair demonstration, I have superglued it back together. Got one of my spare or old phones sitting in it. That feels fairly stable in there. It's got another slot there. It's not so stable there. It's okay there. The only thing is, I always have a protective case on my phones. So it does just fit, but only just. So I'd have to modify it anyway if I really wanted to use it for my phones. They just don't fit in that slot. The reason it broke, it was a print-in-place hinge, that bit there. So you just print it all in one piece, and then the idea is you just gently fold it up like that to break the little tags that are in there that hold it in place when it's being printed. And when I did that, it snapped straight across there, which is obviously a bit of a weak point. If I was designing this, I'd have had a bigger curve there instead of having that narrow bit. Yeah, because you could have had that quite a bit bigger there, so that even when it's closed, it's okay. Yeah, a bit of a shame that. because not only would I not trust it now that I've had to super glue it together, although I could run a hot iron along there and melt the filament again to actually make a better joint than just the super glue joint. But as I say, not only did it break, so I don't feel comfortable with it, but also it won't fit when I've got a case on there. Shame. Just talking about them, this is the one I did. I saw something like this in one of the charity shops, so I went home and 3D printed my own version. So you've got two grippy hands on it. This is my first version of it, and the second version of it, I've actually got a little smiley face there as well, which my wife uses. This was just the test one. So that clips on there, and then it stands up on its own. It's using the back there, and it's using the base of the phone for stability. If you have it up too high, it will tip over if you start tapping up high. But that has to be bespoke, so it actually fits exactly on the protective casing. It's a nice tight grip. This one isn't a particularly tight grip, but version 2, which my wife has, is a nice fit on her phone. So yeah, a little bit disappointing, but yeah, it worked, it printed, and possibly if I'd have been a bit more careful opening it the first time. You see, it's nice now, it's nice and loose. And I'll probably show you a picture of the one that I spotted in Poundland. Looks almost identical to this. It's very similar anyway. It's a simple fold open with little slots in it. That'll do. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave us a comment so I know how I'm doing. And somewhere up here there'll be some links to related playlists. Thanks again.